What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Wicked After Dark, where we talk about all things Halloween. My name's Anthony. With me tonight, we got Ashley and Jess.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
That's the extent of Jess. Behind the cam, Andy. And his trusty sidekick, Jimbo.
She's gonna start holding up a sign that says "What's up, guys?"
Yeah, that way she really doesn't have to say anything.
Y'all some haters.
Can't hear that
They're
on Spotify.
my number one haters.
You gotta be like, haters are my motivators.
I can't wait for you to hear this back. You sounded like you started off speed talking. You were all really talking really fast like that. What's up, guys? Anthony.
Oh, really?
Funny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, You know what?
Yeah.
So for me, I get confused with the lightning strike because for some reason I feel like sometimes it comes before the Halloween and sometimes it comes after the Halloween.
But I think that's what makes it fun.
Okay.
You never know.
You never know when it's gonna strike.
We're like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
But before we get started today, guys, in all seriousness, before we start the podcast and you guys get to listen to our boring voices, we do want to acknowledge, and reach out and say that we're deeply saddened by the current events that are going on in today's society. Our hearts do go out to all those families that were directly affected by what's going on. It's just sad. It's a tough time, that we're all going through right now.
Strange.
It's a strange time. It's horrible. You know what I mean? All the way around. We do know what's going on, but we still continue to try to bring some type of entertainment and light to your guys' day, whatever it is. Whether we're bullshitting up here, but we try to make you feel a little bit better. But yes, we do. Like I said, we're super saddened by the current events. You know what I mean? So our hearts do go out again to those that were directly impacted by the events going on.
Yeah.
Definitely a strange time. I've been around a long time. One of the stranger things that have happened.
Yeah,
in my
It's
lifetime.
been this year has just
Disheartening.
been hard.
Yeah.
It's just been like what? Like what is going on this year?
And then for all my vendor buddies, man, let's just buckle down and put our heads down. And, we've made it through COVID. We made it through some tough times. And, let's continue to try to keep pushing and
Support each other.
And support anybody you can, really, man. Let's keep pushing forward. And, that's all we can do as of right now.
All we can do is hope for a better future.
Hope for a better future, man. That's it.
Hope for a better tomorrow.
Let's get through it, and like I said, just continue to help each other out.
Yeah.
But we just want to take the time to put that out real quick because it's important, So
We know what's going on.
yeah, we're very aware. So, but anyway, we don't want to make this episode a super damper one. We do want to say thank you to our first Spooky Spotlight individual. That was Metabolic Brewing Co.
Fresco.
We got that done. Thanks a lot. Shout out to Fresco for letting us into your establishment there in Ontario.
Yeah.
That was a super fun shoot, mainly because I love beer.
Right.
You know what I mean? But, it was good sitting down and talking to someone else.
Yeah.
And seeing their approach to their small business. Because at the end of the day, his brewery is a small business. He's trying to make it out there.
100%,
And it was just a fun one.
It's always inspiring to see other people's hustle.
Yeah.
And their grind, and it makes you like, damn, I need to work harder.
Yeah. You know what I got
Yeah.
out of that? His passion.
That's what I was going to say.
His passion behind that, not just the beer, but his brand, his business. He just spoke so passionately about
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, honestly, that I noticed that too. Because I struggle. I'm not gonna lie, I've struggled. That was unnecessary. That was unnecessary.
Matter of fact, here you go. I'm still drinking one of their beers, guys. Delicious.
You didn't need to do all that, big dog. Anyway, we all do. We all go through our phases, but this year, I've noticed more. I've been going into a funk more frequently than normal, and it's hard to get out of that. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It's called-
refreshing. It's refreshing to see someone like, no, keep going, keep going, keep going.
And that's why we go back to this is support each other, right? Now, we went over there. You saw his driving. Like, God, I like that you fed off of that,
Yeah.
And to go off of you felt down this year, you felt like you're slipping into more funks this year, I would probably agree on my part as well, you
Yeah.
know. But again, this year's just been a rough year to start with.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to make excuses for, business or anything like that, but it's just been a rough year, and I feel that for everybody.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, just to get and sit with an individual that's so motivated about his brand. And guys, I kid you not when I say we spoke a lot off camera. We had a pre-meeting before we even had the podcast. Great sitting down with him and learning about his product, right? The passion he has behind it and everything he's doing on the side as well.
Yeah.
So
I think it's good to meet somebody who's, like you said, doing a lot. He's got his food. He's got his
Right.
brewery.
right.
He's an active participant in his businesses where they have something going on every night at the brewery,
Right.
whether it's karaoke or trivia or whatever they have going on.
He
They
actually
have
has a horror trivia night there.
horror
which
trivia
is-
night. They
Gotta get out to.
They play
I heard, yeah.
Loteria.
loteria. They do all kinds
right.
of stuff, man.
Karaoke.
We need to practice our trivia before we go out and
Yeah.
Embarrass ourselves like,
Yeah.
oh.
Again,
No, but it is called Metabolic Brewing, guys, in the city of Ontario. Check them out.
Yes.
Just a great place, great vibe to
Good
sit
beer.
down, their beer's delicious.
Yeah.
Their beer. I'm not just saying that because I've been to a lot of breweries and their beer's good.
Yeah.
Their beer's good.
And if you're
so.
not a beer drinker, the seltzers are amazing as well.
Yeah, Jessica did have a seltzer there.
I had a fruit punch, and let me tell you, it's
It's
strong.
like, it hit the
Yeah, it punched
spot.
me.
And
Hit the
pack the
spot.
punch.
Yeah.
knocked her
And
out.
literally put her to sleep during that whole pot. She was like,
Shut
damn.
up.
She was gone.
Damn.
Such a bully.
He's
Nah,
some
but
haters,
He's
bro.
such a bully,
good
man.
time, man.
Be a
Maybe-
bully.
Maybe he'll have us back again one time.
Maybe, we never
Yeah, but
know.
hell no.
Like, heck no, y'all crazy.
Hey, but if you guys have anybody wants us to show up to your establishment and do something,
Be our next victim on Spooky Spotlight.
Yeah, be our
Ooh,
next
that was
victim.
a good one. Dude. Be my victim. Where's that from?
Be my victim, My Bloody Valentine.
No.
Oh fuck, my bad.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Hannibal.
No.
I was gonna say that.
I was gonna say if you get, it, I'll give you $5 right now.
Damn,
It's a
Wow.
horror movie.
Yes.
Be my victim.
Yes.
Scream.
No.
Fuck.
I give
Think
up.
old school.
Elm Street.
No.
He's cheating.
Cheater,
Wow, I
cheater,
wouldn't
pumpkin
got
eater.
that.
What is it?
Liar, liar.
Candyman.
Yes.
No, yeah.
Candyman.
I'm not even gonna lie. Never seen it. Ooh,
Rest in
you
peace to Tony
Crazy.
Todd.
Y'all are
That's
terrible.
disrespectful.
know
I
what I
haven't
woke
seen
up
it
to
either.
He tells
today?
him, he's like, be my victim.
I woke up to today. Gabe trying to watch Final Destination.
What
hell
the
no.
hell?
Hell no.
He was like, nah.
He's
fool.
like, you don't like these movies, babe? No.
Ashley's
I
like,
got
my
enough.
anxiety's already
I
out
have
of the
terrible
roof, bro.
anxiety. Do not need to add on to me trying to sit on the toilet in peace because this is going to happen to me next. No, I don't need to think about that, okay?
At this point in time, you can just turn on the news and get angry.
For real, man. I'm just trying to chill out as much as possible these days.
Anyways, guys, chugging along here. Of course, you already know we got to bring it up. Our exclusive event, Wicked Fest.
Coming quick.
Exclusive.
The
Coming
fact-
quick,
Yeah.
bro.
You guys, it's June. What? June, July,
It's
August.
June.
We're fucked.
June.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
We're
Wicked
already
Fest-
behind schedule.
Wicked Fest is tomorrow. Wicked
Yeah.
Fest is tomorrow, basically.
Yeah.
You know, so make sure you guys come out, check it out. 1 to 9, August 20.
Third
There it is. in the City of Yucaipa.
at the Yucaipa Performing Arts Center.
Third.
Over 60 vendors, free entry, free parking, food.
Anthony
Music.
promised
The,
raffles,
the
so he's gonna
wickedest
be.
tacos around.
DJ Fast Eddie.
That's right. Just
Yep.
entertainment. It's gonna
DJ
be
Eddie will be there.
an overall experience.
Yeah.
Shopping,
100%.
food, entertainment, raffles.
Raffles?
Fuck.
Cosplay.
That's coming back?
You name it,
Cosplay,
we got
yeah.
Raffles are coming back.
Ugh, raffles are coming.
Raffles
back.
are coming
And guess
back.
what? I'm gonna make sure we have plenty of Spooky Host tote on deck, guys, because we were not prepared last Wicked Fest, and I felt so bad. But this year, I'm gonna
Spooky
try.
On and
I'm gonna
cracking.
try my best to have a lot.
On
We will
and
have
cracking.
both sizes.
Both
We're gonna
sizes.
have
Wait,
10.
Actually, let's
disclaimer?
make a statement about
Yes,
that.
go ahead,
The
go ahead, Ash.
pastels minis are very popular right now.
Yes.
Not just with Spooky Host. They're popular all over Etsy with everyone else's brands.
Yes.
Very hard to get, guys. We're trying our best to find a reliable vendor, but it still hasn't happened. So we don't want to put out a product and list a product that we're not gonna have not be able to have in stock.
Yeah.
So that's why we haven't dropped it. I know a lot of people are still asking. We are gonna have them at Villains Brewery, right?
Yeah, we'll have like Limited
Limited
supplies.
amount, but we will
Extreme
have
limited.
some. We will have some though, but not a giant quantity. It's gonna be first come first serve, guys.
Yeah.
Those do go quick though, so please make sure you get there early because we do not
You
know
want one
what.
for sure? Send
We're
100
gonna
bucks.
throughout this week. We're gonna try our best to go hunting. You just said highest bidder. No, I'm just kidding.
I heard that.
We're gonna
Do I
try.
do
You
everything
want
right
for
there.
one for sure?
Try
Then
our
know that
best to
hundo.
hunt down those bags for you guys, but
Yeah.
those are so in demand.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
But I know for sure we're gonna have the mini black totes and the,
mini canvas
full
black totes, yeah.
size big totes too.
yes, those
The
for
big
sure will
spooky
have.
hose.
Yes, the big ones.
We might even have another new product that
Oh,
we were talking
shoes,
about.
man.
Dun dun.
Another
Dun.
tote bag.
Another
Oh
one.
yeah. I don't know what she's talking about. I was kidding.
No, okay, look at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, you had to
She's
remind
Didn't
her
get that
real
one.
quick.
Yeah. Huh?
I said
Actually,
I
we're
didn't
gonna have
catch
a couple few products. We have a little bit of space, but we'll stack it in somewhere. We're gonna have some cool products. I don't know if we want to say who we're collabing with one of our good friends.
We're collabing.
Yes, I'm picking it up on Thursday. Never mind. We'll talk about it.
We're
later.
going to get into that, actually.
Oh, yeah.
But going back to Wicked Fest, it is coming August 23rd, City of Ukaipa at the YPAC Center,
Yeah.
guys. Please come out and support our vendors.
Have a
Please,
good time,
please come have a
guys.
great time.
Come kick off Halloween season because everyone knows after 4th of July, it's Halloween.
Spooky season
You know
is in
what?
full
It
effect.
started. Code Orange is starting already. I know some Costco's have Halloween mats already out.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, no,
Not
for real.
ours, but
I
yeah.
found at Old Navy. I went yesterday and I found Halloween PJs for Ryder. Did I buy them? No, but they're there. I didn't
That's
buy them, but they're there.
crazy.
Nice.
Because
I
by the time
love this time of
Halloween
year.
comes around, it won't fit them.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's
it's
a big
coming.
boy. But yes, Halloween stuff's slowly coming out,
I love to
and
see
I'm
it.
clocking it.
I love it.
Nice.
Probably last year's stuff.
For sure. I hope so, because then they'll have it on sale.
Right.
Obviously, Hobby Lobby and
At home is already out.
it's already out. R.I.P. to Joanne's.
It's
Went out
officially
of
closed already?
business, yeah.
Or it's
But the
been?
one in Redlands is still open, but they're have the closing signs and all that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's sad.
A lot of businesses, man.
It's hard
Sad.
times.
It's a tough
hard
environment
times.
we're living in.
Sad,
Hard
sad,
times.
sad. Anyways, though,
You know
guys,
that
moving
song?
along from Wicked Fest.
Yeah.
Be there, be square.
Be there or
June,
square
Friday.
up. Just kidding.
Oh my god.
Be there or catch these hands. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
Jeez.
JK.
Coming to your house soon.
June, Friday the 13th.
This Friday the 13th.
Villains Brew is coming back to you. Damn.
Part-time rapper, dog.
Yeah.
Poet and didn't
And
know
since
it.
it's Friday the 13th, it will be open from 5 p.m. to midnight.
Damn.
It's gonna be a
Damn.
long night, guys.
Yeah.
This event on a regular Tuesday is on and cracking. It is elbow to elbow. You know, very packed, very busy, very fun. So I can't imagine what a Friday is gonna look like from
13th.
5 to 12. It's gonna be crazy.
Yep.
So, like I said, get there as early as you can, you guys, because it's so much good stuff, so many good vendors, products.
Mm-hmm.
It's on
Might
and
have a
poppin'.
meet and greet with Anthony. Might actually make an appearance.
Anthony, let's not even
won't
put that
go.
out there.
Let's
You're
not even
jinxing
say
it.
I hope I can make
Let's
it,
not say.
dude.
Let's not say, dude.
You know, my job sometimes runs a little late.
Whoa.
But also, Friday the 13th, June, Friday the 13th, is our parents' like 34th,
Third.
33rd
It's like a year
Wedding
older.
wedding anniversary, guys. They will be celebrating on Friday the 13th. June, Friday the 13th, guys. Wow, 33 years.
Jesus.
33. That's older than me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You're the
Wow.
reason for the season, dog.
So big congratulations to our parents. We all can only
That's a good one.
we
dude.
can all only hope to make
Hey,
it in our marriages
you're
that
in,
long.
you were in attendance at that wedding. Let's just say that.
It was a banger from what I remember.
That fruit punch was hidden in the womb.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
That's funny, bro.
Dude. That's,
was
damn,
in-
you got jokes today, dude.
Sorry. It's I'm delusional. It's actually real after dark today.
Wait, can I tell my sad story real quick?
No.
Me and Ash
shit.
went to go get I got Ash a matcha, I got coffee, whatever, right? And I was all excited, and then we're taking the groceries out the car, and boom, my coffee falls out of my hand. And of course, it's one of those times where the lid pops open, and you know that never really happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost my coffee.
Try to get the lid off. You can't get it off. But
Right.
that's
She was
the
like,
one time.
no.
I almost cried. I
No
almost
one,
cried.
Jess,
dude.
she probably just let that shit fall.
No, dude, it literally like it fell and and I was like, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Damn.
Everything came out already.
Jesus. Anyways.
But it fell because why? She was holding 1 pound of French.
Nah.
She was holding a pound of fries from Staters.
Damn, dog. That's why them
yeah.
fries were gone like that.
No,
bro.
Your kids, dude, I forget to eat them.
That's hilarious. R.I.P. to Starbucks.
Like-
and you really wanted one
I
too,
know.
bro.
We
I
felt
had a
bad.
headache and everything, dude.
Hey, because I was like this. Damn, that sucks. Drinking my drink. I'm just kidding. It's happened to me
Anyways,
multiple
Friday
times.
the 13th, guys, Villains Brew in the city of Anaheim from 5 p.m. to 12 midnight.
Yep.
Gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be on and popping.
Freaks coming out at night.
Booty popping.
Wow.
Damn.
Drop. Hopefully not.
Wow.
If anyone jumps in that pool this time,
Ashley's gonna
we
fight
gonna
you.
have a problem.
Anyways, yeah, so moving along. Go ahead, man. I'm
Chugga,
tired of
chugga,
talking
choo,
shit.
choo. Coming up next, it's not that far anymore. So Midsummer Scream is what's next on our list for announce that we've talked about. We do have other events in between, but we'll go with Midsummer Scream
Midsummer Scream.
because it is in August now, correct?
And the
Correct.
Yes,
LBC
ma'am.
Just a week before Wicked Fest.
Yup. So we will be there again.
Hell yeah, thank the Lord.
We're actually starting to work on design setup for that.
You know what? And that's what kind of makes me stressed.
Yeah.
Not the products we're bringing, because you guys are bringing out great new products and stuff for
Wow,
that
write
stuff.
that down.
You know?
Moment in time.
But
11:33.
Screenshot that.
The
39.
layout is stressing me out, dog.
It is because you get a 10
Because
by 10.
you've been hitting me with some crazy shit. I'm like, hey
Because
girl,
we kind of struggled last year.
hey girl, you need
Kind
to
of.
chill.
We did struggle bad.
Like,
dude.
hold
we
up.
didn't even get to leave our booth.
We didn't get to leave our booth. My back was on fire because our products were stored under our table. So we're up and down, up and down, up and down. Yeah. And half the time, I don't know, I'm sure you went by Goodwill.
and
we
you're
did
not
a good job.
complaining because it was a good
It was
problem.
great.
Right.
We were so packed. I
Yeah.
hope no one jacked
You
us.
just want to be more. Nobody
I
jacked us. I
felt-
was standing at the door.
Oh,
homie.
that's true.
Oh, yeah.
You just want it to be more efficient.
More
you want it to
efficient.
look good, a little
Yeah.
bit better. Yeah, I get you.
A little
Yeah.
easier, you know.
A
on
little
our
easier.
end.
We had some technical difficulties with our banner to get started off
Yeah.
with. Even our dad went to help us, and we're still like, what you thinking? It's hot in here.
Yeah.
Hey, we had like 4 hours to figure it out, and then we still weren't done. So
Takes a little time.
That'd have been so
we
fun.
paid for that. Oh, never mind. I love Midsummer
I
Scream,
love it
dude.
too.
That's again. I always talk about it like the Met Gala of horror.
Yeah.
You know, you want to do your absolute best, and I think that's why I'm excited and nervous because of the ideas that Ash has been throwing at me as far as developing a new
Setup.
look and setup for Wicked Boutique for that event specifically. You know, because it'll be debuting for that event.
yeah.
So it's just a lot of work, but I'm hoping that we can pull it off. And it's just exciting. It's
Our
exciting,
goal
bro.
is always to be efficient, though, because
Right. we're
we're not trying to do something like, fuck, it's going to take us 20 hours
To set up.
to set it up and then to break down.
Yeah.
Right. So that's always the goal, though. And again, just put out the best product possible, which I really feel that we're on the right track already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You guys, like you said, you'll be debuting some new stuff this Friday, the 13th. So
Yeah.
I can only imagine once we get to Midsummer, the amount of stuff that we'll have. But yeah, just an exciting event, dude. The environment is amazing. The vibe is amazing. The event alone is amazing. The amount of vendors, the entertainment, the autographs. I can keep going. The food, you know.
The
So
sandwich
there's
that's
just-
across the way.
There's just so much to do there, man.
The
Such
Hall
an
of
awesome-
Shadows.
Yeah.
And again, to see everybody put on their best, though, that's what I like to see.
Yeah.
Because you see shops, putting
You
on
see-
these
yeah.
displays, and you're like,
Shops
fucking
from
hell
everywhere,
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
That's always fun. You see a lot of new faces that you don't normally see. Big
Right.
hitters,
Right.
big shops.
People you've
famous-
only seen on Instagram. You're like, oh shit, they're
Yeah.
here. I'm gonna shop them here.
Yeah, we spent a good too much before the show starts.
Just, I like how you said we spent a good too much. Yeah,
Before the
that's
doors open, I'm like,
100% true. That's 100% true.
Better be a good one.
You know what I learned from that event?
What's that?
Shop the first day, you won't see it on the third.
Nope.
No, 100%.
That happened to me.
Yeah.
Ashley was like, "Go buy this shirt," and the whole weekend I was like, "Oh, I don't know." I got there to finally go get it. It was sold out. But
Yeah, no, that event is one of those where you're privileged to be there early in the morning.
Yeah.
Shop.
Hey, those people that take Friday for granted. They're the ones getting
The
they get
best,
everything they
the
want.
best stuff. Yep.
I think those are those kind of shows too, where if you like something, buy it.
Yeah.
You know
Don't
what I
wait.
mean? Because
Don't come
you
back.
wait, it's gone. You know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a lot of the stuff I love and want are very expensive,
Yeah.
so that's hard.
I always find a good clothes pieces there.
Yeah.
So I was like, I always justify it to myself saying it's a staple piece. You know what I'm saying?
She's like, I'm not gonna find
It's
it.
gonna
a
wear it all the
statement.
time.
It's a statement piece. My biggest weakness is gonna be a nice cardigan, a funky cardigan.
Yeah.
It's gonna get me every time.
It gets her every
They're gonna
time.
get me, you know. So anyway, yeah, random.
Yeah.
Shout out Foxwood.
Anyways,
Y'all got
we're
like,
super
shout out
excited.
Foxwood. I'm sure I paid you guys light bill a few times.
Oh yeah. Anyways, Midsummer Scream is coming up, guys. Again in the Long Beach area,
Yep.
Yep.
right across from the Queen Mary, all that stuff. So,
Spooky dookie.
oh yeah,
Queen
Super
Mary's
exciting.
coming back. Dark Harbor this year, correct or no?
It is. Did it go away? I thought it came back.
It was back.
It was back
year.
last year, but it
Yeah.
came back
It
this
will
year
be back.
again.
Love to see that though, man. Love to see Hans making a comeback.
We didn't get to make it out to that one. That
It's
one's
it's
just-
hard.
that
It's
one's
hard. That one's a little more difficult to get to, which I understand.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't want to sit here and complain because I'm a fan. I love the ship. I love what they do with it. But it is a little bit more difficult to access. I mean,
Yeah.
of course, because it's out on the bay. You know,
Right.
you got a little access point, so it's tough. But I mean, there's ways to do it, but it's just tough. But yeah, it's just good to see them be, you know, on the rise again
Making
and
that
coming
comeback,
back and,
yeah.
and doing their thing again, man.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Dope.
But yeah, upcoming events. That's about it so far.
For now.
It's still early in the year.
For now.
For
now.
now.
For
We
things
do
that
have-
we can announce. at
Yeah,
least.
Right.
yeah, we can't announce a few yet, but we are pretty booked and busy.
Yeah. Right now it's just prepping and, you know,
There's more.
coming up with new stuff. I know we're going to have some meetings coming up for design work on certain things.
Yeah.
Again, it's too early to tell, too early to talk about. We're hoping to debut that for Wicked Fest.
yeah.
Just a lot. I wish we could talk about it, but you know that old hole is a motherfucker. You know, so
Yeah.
what else? Should we just bump? I feel since we talked about the Queen Mary, we should bump up HHN.
Fuck it.
You can't be doing HHN like that, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios Hollywood. You already know that's my shit.
They're like, yeah, we get it. You
So
love.
ticket prices drop, bro. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be selling some cans, dog.
Let me in.
Nah, bro. Honestly, I don't think the prices went up.
Let me get a media pass.
But
Please.
guy, dude, if we get a media pass, bro, oh my
You ain't getting
god.
no RIP medium pass.
Damn. But anyways, I don't think I would even want to work though. Like if they invited me, if you guys invite me, I'm just saying I would do it. But I would just love to enjoy the event. You know, especially after we did the RIP last
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, dude.
That's all I'm looking at this year.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, minimum you're looking at 420.
Unfortunately, I'm looking at the RIP, but it ain't looking back at me.
So, unfortunately, general admission this year for Ashley.
Yeah, catch me in the general
I'm
admission.
like, Ash,
You want a water?
Just face
damn.
Ashley.
At least a soda, asshole.
Hey, not even the monster
You want a monster?
food.
Just tell them the FaceTime you while they're there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn. It's all
Damn.
good,
It's hard
Ash.
times, man. Hard times. I'm trying.
It's okay, don't cry.
Fuck.
Anyways, ticket prices didn't go up, I don't believe. Not too bad if they did, because I remember last
I
year
was
we
talking about
paid-
like the regular ones. I didn't even look at that.
Yeah, me neither.
I looked at
The
straight
fact
up.
that it's already dropped is scary because guess what? People are going to start buying, which means selling out faster,
Right.
which means no time for us to save a penny.
Right.
Like, give me it some time, dude.
Here's the worst news in that, not to mix events here. Those of you guys looking to go to Oogie Boogie Bash
Yeah.
is gonna drop real fucking soon.
Yeah.
And those tickets aren't like Universal. Once they drop and you miss the window, you miss the window.
missed it.
Your ass ain't
Yeah.
going. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So that's like you better have your money on deck or you're not going.
Yeah, literally.
A firm's going to look real tight.
My Klarna.
You know what I mean? So
A firm, Klarna, Sezzle, what else is there? I'm about to start looking into them.
so that's the
Afterpay.
pedal. That's the pedal right
Yeah.
now.
Oogie Boogie needs to step it up, though. They need. You know what? I really want to do Mickey's Halloween party, not so scary Halloween party.
oh, in
That
Orlando.
would always just look so much fun.
Well, it's
Orlando,
bigger.
we had plans
Right.
for Orlando this year. We did. But just with the stuff that's been going on, dude, as
Yeah.
far as, all the planes and all this stuff, dude, I'm like,
Let's give it
my
some
Jaleesa and my wife was just like, hey, you know what? I'm not feeling too comfortable. And sure shit, I'm like, why? Like, come on, it's normal, right?
The lack of air underneath the plane.
Yeah. And then, just like 2 nights ago,
Another plane
American
crash.
Airlines had to come and land back at LAX for emergency landing.
Yeah, no.
And you're like, shit, dude. Like, come on. But yeah, I think we might postpone Orlando just because,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I ain't ready
Yeah.
yet,
No,
dog.
yeah.
Yeah.
Give it some
So,
time.
but yeah, it kind of sucks. I was really looking forward to it. My kids were looking forward to it. And I know I'm not going to drive that because it's like a 2 days drive, and with 2 little ones, no.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I would love to check that out. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween
Yeah.
Party. I know it's a
They
little
used
bit
to have it
different.
here.
Yeah. It's a little bit different, and they host it at Disneyland.
Yeah.
Oh,
I hope it's not as
Magic Kingdom.
I hope it's not as underwhelming as all their other special events.
Talking about
Pretty underwhelming.
Disneyland. You know what? Walt, Disney, whoever the fuck,
Walt's dead.
whoever's in charge, Monsters Inc. Why? You
Oh,
want-
she's
why are you
butthurt.
adding Avatar? I'm sorry,
What?
but it's not that cool. If you want to add the land, add on. But you're gonna take out Monsters Inc. to add that? You're tripping.
Yeah, why would they put the #1 movie of all time in there? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's ridiculous.
Add on. Add
all time.
on.
She's
add
upset
on.
because
She's like-
that's
I'm not saying-
writer's favorite, right,
There's
guys?
room to
They
add.
brought
Why are
it.
you taking out? Why are you taking out?
Dude, they gotta upgrade. Monsters Inc. just is
Because
not
Monsters
as
Inc.'s
popular.
been there since they opened that shit.
Dude,
so-
dude,
Tie
that
her
ride
up.
is so old.
Tie your fucking hair up
I
right
mean,
now.
It's still
I'm
on a
ready.
track.
I'm ready. I don't care.
Sully
I'm
Might as,
ready.
well
retired
say,
already.
might as well say Disney California Adventures is for adults. Might as well say that.
It is.
That's where they sell the liquor.
Well, right.
That's
but
when you
the
catch
Little
me
Mermaid's
first every
for
day.
kids.
It's for me. AC,
I see more
baby.
adults on that motherfucker.
I don't know. You seem pretty butthurt.
I am
She's
butthurt.
butthurt.
Ah.
She's
That's a great ride.
She's been
It's a
getting
great
those
movie.
TikToks, you know,
Let
where
me
it's
tell you
like,
something about that ride. The line is excessive.
yes.
That was just we got unlucky.
The line is always
unlucky 3
fucking
times then.
excessive, bro.
Whatever.
And the ride
That's the
sucks.
face-
Moving on.
Okay, so upgrade it, dog. You got the funds. Upgrade it.
For real. You know what?
They are Avatar. Bam. Upgraded.
That's just hurtful. It's just hurtful. You're acting like if you're replacing fucking
Don't worry.
ant
It's going to take him
movie.
like
What's it
5
called?
years.
You know what's
Bugs
crazy?
Life?
Bugs Life.
Winnie
did.
the Pooh made it, bro.
Right.
Through that revamp in Critter Country, or whatever
Yep.
it's called,
Well, it's a
Bayou
classic.
Country.
Yeah.
Dude, you can't get rid of
Winnie the Pooh made it.
But they
Yeah.
want to take away monsters.
But the
That's
homie
the
Sully's
class.
gone. He got fired.
Dude, they literally took away the best land ever, dude. Bugs Life.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was the best. It was old.
But
That's
Bugs
like where
Life.
all the kids' rides were in California. Remember?
Anyway,
They
yes,
said,
I'm butthurt. That's one of Ryder's
Can we
favorite
go back
movies.
to Universal Studios for a minute?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Sure. I
Before we get to
guess.
Disney, I know we've been doing a lot of Disney lately, and yeah.
Disgusting.
Well, no, it's because I went from being forced to go to Disney to being a Disney mom, so that's my whole personality now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, before you go back to Universal, didn't we go on a Wednesday?
Yes.
Why did it feel like a Sunday or
Because it
Saturday?
was
It was
grad
fucking
night.
packed.
It was
bro.
And
grad night. The kids
summer,
are out.
and,
Never
you
wanted
know,
to punch a high school kid
Oh
in the
my
head so
god,
hard.
playing grab ass in line pisses me the fuck off.
Oh, man.
I'm just like,
Like, you just graduated, Pedro. I know you're 18 now, fool.
and I'm just looking at them like, get your nasty ass out of my face. I know y'all got swamp
man.
ass like a motherfucker too. Been here since 8 a.m.
100 fucking degrees.
Acting like
I am a little.
Oh my God, she's like angry right now, guys.
She's like, she sees all the details now and
me
shit.
with my son's here. Be appropriate.
That's
Oh
okay.
my
By the
God.
time your whack ass pass lets you go back,
Oh,
it'll
that's
be.
crazy, dog. Oh,
That's right, because who likes going in the summer? Not me.
Hey, y'all just
Catch me in the
haters,
winter,
bro.
Because I can't afford it, you're
Y'all
making
are
fun of me?
just
Because I can't afford it, you're making fun of me?
haters, bro.
That's crazy.
They're not going to go
Hey.
either. Watch.
I don't even want to go. It's a disaster in that place.
It's nuts,
Set
dude.
up
And let
this
me tell you
mic.
something, Disneyland.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck it, we're at Disneyland. We're gonna talk Disneyland first,
Let's
bro.
do
Oh
it.
my God.
If I ever see another cast member wave their stupid ass fucking wand in your face and say, "Keep to the right, please, keep to the right," I swear to you, bro.
I don't know why that bugs them so much.
It fucking bothers me, dude. Like you already
I get
see
it.
me going that way,
I get
dude.
it. No. I get it. You're trying to direct
control.
traffic, the crowd control. But if I'm gonna get a churro that's right behind you, big dog, I'm gonna get that fucking churro.
No. You need to walk around the castle,
Yeah.
over around Adventureland,
No.
around through
Tripping.
over there,
Bro.
around Main Street, and then you can come back right there.
bro.
And then they want to get in your face.
Yes.
When I'm trying to get you, the trio stands behind you, bro. Like, why you being so crazy?
And then we, Disney needs to do. Here's another thing, another big ass pet peeve because I pay a lot of fucking money. Why in the hell are the rides always broken?
Oh yeah.
Somebody explain that to me.
Well,
Technology.
When was the last time you went on the Indiana Jones ride all the way
Ugh.
through and you made it through the line?
let's talk about that. That one needs to go.
Bro. Okay, there's Indiana
Star
Jones.
Wars.
Star Wars. We
Star
finally got
Wars.
to Rise of the
Rise of
Resistance.
Resistance.
They led us through the fucking line. Whoop-de-woo-woo.
Hey,
10
guess
minute
what?
wait.
And he said go through Fast Pass, trying
Yeah.
to make us feel special.
Yeah.
Like he really fucking knew that shit was broken down. Bro.
We get there. Sorry, guys. It's broken. Oh, you motherfucker. That's all I can think of, bro.
And my dad looked like someone pissed in his Cheerios.
And then,
He
and I was
so-
talking shit out loud. I'm not going to lie.
It's funny that one of the cast members
Yeah,
was
you're
like,
embarrassing now. Fool.
be mad at the next cast member,
Yeah,
not
I was
me.
like, fuck you.
That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh yeah, you didn't go.
Yeah.
The next
I was
customer-
pissed.
Sorry,
bro.
I was
It's
at work.
just ridiculous,
Oh yeah, you didn't
bro.
go, loser.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, bro.
You know what woke me up too is I was not aware until I think Anthony told me that the lightning lane's like how much? Like
It's like $400.
it's insane.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
For the year?
For the no,
Look it up.
like for the it's like the
how,
top.
How
lightning
busy
lane
is the lightning lane when you're at Disneyland?
It's not.
Exactly. Exactly.
expensive.
Unless you're at Monsters
I
Inc.
follow all the homies on Instagram. I stay up to date on the news.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
It's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
Oh,
You know-
oh. So they're just calling all of us broke then.
Yeah.
So we all waiting in line.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
were your ass waiting in line, dog.
Yeah.
It's
But-
insane.
But they did bring out that new show, Paint the Night.
But that's why Monsters Inc.'s in it because they're pulling it out. So they gave it its last fucking goodbye in
Hurrah.
that parade. Fucking
Paint
Who
hurt.
the
knows
night.
when that's gonna happen anyway?
2026.
Yeah, next year, 2026.
It'll take them 5 years to do it. So.
I did enjoy that parade though, Paint the Night.
Oh, yeah.
I have seen it in the past when it first came out.
I think it's better now.
It's just, yeah.
You know
So
what?
it's not the
The
same.
music's different.
And you know what? Since we're still talking crap, why don't they do something with the Hyperion Theater? It's been sitting empty
Oh,
forever.
man, I
For
don't
real.
know.
How many buildings you got sitting empty, bro?
You know what? I think they need to hire me because there's gonna be some kind of coordination over there.
Sounds like the
Get Aladdin
Imagineers
back,
ran out of
bro.
imagination.
Best show ever.
Yeah.
Aladdin was the dopest.
And then, you're sitting there excited. One of my favorite shows of all time is Fantasmic.
Canceled.
Council.
How you just going to not do the show? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and I knew they wasn't going to do the show from the get because they never moved the motherfucking boat.
Yeah.
So y'all just played the whole time, Y'all acted. So I don't know, dude. There's just shit like that.
And
But
he
you know
literally
what?
got to Disney and said,
And then-
I'm just here to
and
watch
then-
the fireworks and Fantastic
Yep.
and go home.
and then
And
they
then
got rid
get
of my
that.
favorite store,
Which was?
which is right next to Pirates.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Now it's a sit down.
Bro,
Yeah.
I don't understand because they really didn't even relocate those products over to the new store.
It's
They
not the
didn't.
same
Where's
at
my
all.
Jack merch?
You know what
Yeah.
happened?
That's all Haunted Mansion,
It's kind of like this too. Like
which I like the ride, but I'm not a fan of the merch.
you know what irritates
Yeah.
me? Another thing that irritates me. Why do they close like everything, all the food and everything down
Oh,
like
yeah,
2 hours
bro.
early?
You know what? Let's cancel our shit.
Yeah.
Nah.
So I always had popcorn with Ethan, and I couldn't find a damn popcorn stand to save my life. And by the time I found one on Main Street, it was on the other side of the parade. Not happening. So
And they're
what the hell?
they'll go and tackle you if you try to get to that
Oh,
popcorn.
for sure, for sure.
Dude, yeah.
Federal agents.
But
will
we
get
love
you.
Disneyland.
Yes.
Anyway, we got reservations in August.
Literally.
Can't wait.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to convince them to go the first day of Halloween, but that's literally
August
the-
22nd.
It's the day before we
No,
confess.
that's a no.
But let's just go in the morning.
No.
I need a popcorn
Girl.
bucket. I don't know
No.
what it is, but
Jazz.
I'm gonna get one.
Don't make me pull out my
No.
phone real quick. You really think that we're going to be ready?
No, I don't think. But
Okay.
that doesn't mean I
All
can
right.
take 2 hours out of my 7 a.m. morning to go get myself
No.
a popcorn
That's fine, but
bucket.
use rope dropping. And if you're not, your ass is not back by 8
And let me find out you're like, I'm tired,
By 12?
guys.
Yeah. Anyway.
First of all, we gonna be ready early.
Sure.
I am sleeping 8 hours before we get there.
Sorry, guys. They're negative Nancy's over here.
I don't give a fuck.
All right, let's keep chugging along.
Keep checking
y'all.
along here.
Back to
HHN,
Back
bro.
to
Where's my
HHN.
notes?
Hey, dude, I'm gonna tell you something right now. HHN has me super stoked for their merch, man.
Dope.
What is it that you sent me?
I
Merch
figured it out.
display.
It's a magnet display. So it just like stands up right here, and then each slot is gonna be a maze. So since they only announced one, only one is on there, or only one is out. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's legit, and I want it.
No, I like the new. Anything's better than what they had. To be honest.
You know, it's funny is I just had a bag. I think we went shopping at Costco, and I brought out the 2024 bag, and I showed them. I said, "Look at this. Look how horrible this shit is, bro. Like, it was just horrible. You know what I mean? I was
Yeah.
like, nah, this ain't it, man.
Dude,
This
why do
ain't
you
it.
think I didn't even buy any of the merch? I bought a freaking Scooby Doo shirt.
Yeah, it wasn't it. But I'm excited.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the Maze announcements that just
I have
happened?
no idea what that is.
Fallout.
I
it's
haven't
a,
seen Fallout.
Gabe knows what it
It's
is,
a
so he's
game
excited.
game.
slash show now.
He's like, it's basically a wasteland
Nuclear
type thing.
war.
it's
And
literally
Five Nights at
like,
Freddy.
just think of like
Reverend.
nuclear bomb went off, and the remaining humans went underground, and that's it.
Fighters.
Stick
We
with
did
it.
that
So
already.
claustrophobia. I'm just kidding.
Five Nights at Freddy.
I've
Also
never. I
announced.
have to see the movie. I haven't seen it. I'll be honest.
What?
Five Nights at Freddy's.
What is that noise?
Right over there, buddy.
It's
Right
your
behind
your
you.
baby camera over there, buddy.
Awesome.
Oh no.
Nice. Nice.
I
Nice.
enjoyed the background.
I was wondering
Anyways.
what that was too. I
Enjoy
was
the
like,
ringback
damn,
tone.
there's
Hey, who remembers
Ghost in
ringback
here.
tones?
me. I gotta tell you exactly what mine was. We're not gonna talk about it.
Meet me half. Was that one? Jessica's callback tone was.
Why does she remember
"Meet me
that?
halfway,
'Cause she would call me on
right
purpose.
at the border.
She's like, why'd you answer, stupid ass? I was listening to that.
I was jamming out. You should listen to voicemail.
I paid a whole 99
No,
cents for that.
I remember when you used to have to pay for wallpaper for your phone.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
25 cents. You remember?
Remember
Yep.
when
Ew,
you
we're
were able to
aging
pay
ourselves.
for the wallpapers that moved?
No.
Yeah. I remember
Oh, you
that.
don't remember that?
I
Huh?
remember when you needed tickets for Disneyland.
Damn. That's
I
a
remember
little
when
too far back,
I remember
buddy.
when you used to just get there early and go into the kiosk and put your
Uh,
annual
yes.
pass in, and the ticket would come
Yes,
out for
you'll
free.
get a fast pass
For a
ticket.
fast
I love that. That's crazy.
Well,
I think we go back to that, dude. You know,
Right.
Stop
First
fucking
come,
around,
first
bro.
serve.
Stop fucking
There's no
around.
gain in it
Selfish.
for them. You know,
It's retarded,
Selfish
bro.
asses.
I hate it.
Anyways, back to H&N. You guys keep jumping.
I know.
HHN
HHN.
2025. No, Murdy, I think we're friends now, so just invite me.
Oh my god.
You don't even know who the fuck you are. Is he in Ireland still?
Yes.
He doesn't come out till midsummer, right?
Right.
All right. You think
We'll
if
do
I make him a care package, it'd be weird?
No?
shit, you might not
I think
come
we
this
should do
year.
it. Huh.
No fly?
Nah, for real.
No flying. I mean, what do you want to come here for?
Right.
Lucky guy living in Ireland. Anyways, who's excited for the mazes though?
I'm excited, but I'll be honest. I don't want to let my excitement get too high because then your disappointment hurts more, you know?
Damn.
Cool. I don't know. I'm pretty stoked. 2 new mazes, never
Yeah.
been through. You know what I mean?
Honestly,
I don't know. I'm gonna just put it out there now. I don't like when they share houses from Orlando to Florida. I'm sorry, from Florida to LA because it just feels so corporate. You know what I mean? Like obviously they paid their way into becoming an attraction for the Halloween event. You know what I mean? Because it's a dual thing. So you're gonna get it in Florida, you're gonna get it here in LA. You know, so really was there much decision making on yes, we're gonna do this one? No, I'm sure they came to the studio came to Murdy and said, "Hey, Five Nights at Freddy, Fallout's coming
You're
in.
doing this.
You're doing this. Go ahead and map it out."
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So when shit like that, I'm like, I don't really like it.
when you don't have a choice type thing.
Yeah, exactly. They've bought their way in.
Yeah.
You know, the one thing that Florida always specialized in was their original mazes.
Yeah.
You know, how many originals did they have, dude?
A lot. That's like their specialty. Like. you
And
said.
I laughed, dude. It was legit though. None of them lacked.
Yeah.
You know, and those are some of my favorite mazes that we walked through. They were scary. They were, you know, the whole nine.
Yeah.
Detail.
I was gonna say the detail. And
Remember
them
that
were
little
crazy.
village we walked through, bro? We're like, damn, is this Blair Witch type shit or what's going on in here? You know,
Dude, yeah, like you're like the first time when it was just us three, and it was like a soldier one, and there was like a subway underground.
Yeah, bro.
That
it was like a
was
2-story.
crazy. You
yeah,
remember that?
I remember that.
Actually,
It was
don't
like a
remember that.
subway crash, dude.
Yeah, we
Went
were
into
like
a crash
underground.
site.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The subway crane
Yeah,
crashing
that
through
was
the.
crazy.
Dude.
To see that, you're like, what the?
That's on the tram, isn't it?
No.
Used to be back
This
in the
is
day.
in
day.
Florida. This is in
Oh,
Florida.
Florida.
Yeah, Florida.
This
it
is
was
Florida,
amazing.
sir. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sir.
I'm not invited to those things.
You know what I'm excited for though is Dufftoberfest.
This guy.
Hell yeah!
The
Ecto.
beer.
What is that beer? The Ecto.
No, what was it called?
Ecto something.
What?
The beer that you guys used to drink in Florida.
Ecto.
Was an Ecto.
Ghostbusters theme?
Yes, it
Yes.
was. It was Ecto
I don't know. It was
something.
good. It was like a sour.
Of course, they don't sell it here.
Yeah.
Right.
It's unique to there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good time though. Good
Yeah, it
times.
was.
Kinda
But
like
yeah,
that
I'm
other beer,
excited. I'm excited
Youngling.
for Horror Nights.
I'm excited for the new merch. I'm excited for the mazes that are coming out. So far, so good in my
I
opinion.
mean, yeah.
Scare zones, we'll see. Those are always a toss up.
Yeah.
See if
But
we do the chainsaw punks again.
no,
I think
that's
you.
done.
I think you guys just need to have your memory erased.
Honestly, huh? I hope.
guys
I
are
wish.
I
just
think
so
we, I
jaded.
think we should just like go in like this.
Usually, like me
Right.
at Disneyland, like I walk in and just. Angry,
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
No, because I thoroughly enjoy Halloween Horror Nights, and I really wish I could afford to go multiple nights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if I could, I would do at least 3 nights minimum.
wow.
Doesn't have to be VIP, but even front of the line, you're looking at $250.
Yeah.
You know, plus if you take your significant other, that's $500. Like,
There you go.
Plus
Leave her at
parking,
home.
plus gas, plus
Leave
food,
them at
plus
home.
drinks.
yeah. And realistically,
That's
it's
like
like
$1,000
once you
night.
do the VIP, it's like, do you really need to do all that again? As far as like the food, the drinks,
Yeah.
you know,
Nope.
because you take your time on the VIP when you do it. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I just really wish we could do it more than once. You know, especially since that is our favorite haunt. You know, so
I really, yeah.
and hopefully we make it out to Not Scary Farm this
I was
year.
gonna say, you know what? Instead of doing that, we'll just go to all the other haunts.
There you go. I'm down.
Yeah. We need to do something.
We need to
fun.
find a backyard hunt.
Nah.
That's where it's at.
Kidding.
I already requested off all the weekends in October.
Really good, no.
And I did
Me
it.
too. Anyways, moving along. HHN's coming quick, along with all the other haunts. Great updates coming from Not Scary Farm as well. Looking like some new mazes coming along.
Like
there.
new?
New.
Oh,
Yeah, about
Not
time.
the
Huh?
new.
They did get rid of some of my favorite mazes, which sucks.
like
Yeah.
Dude.
paranormal.
The Paranormal Inc. The one with the flash, I think it was called Trick or Treat. That's been
That's
gone.
been gone. That was my favorite.
What was the other one? A couple of them, dude. I was like, damn, butthurt. But anyway,
Yep.
I get it.
Yeah.
Anyways, what's next here? Upcoming movies.
Slash shows.
Frankenstein was an exciting one, dude.
Yeah.
The Frankenstein trailer dropped, guys, on
Last week.
last week. Was it? What was that event called?
Ta-doom.
Ta-doom.
I saw the name of it and I was so confused.
I was too until they played the Netflix
Yeah.
intro, and I was like,
Oh shit!
like,
That's
yeah.
genius. Yeah, I watched the whole thing too.
did you? I didn't. No, I fell asleep.
Oh fuck! I
Yeah.
watched it all.
How was it?
It was good.
Is it like an award show?
Yeah. No.
Or is it like a
No, it was like a
promotional show?
It's like a promotional show.
Trailers and stuff.
They had like wrestlers on there and everything on Netflix, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely gonna have to check
They were
it out.
just. It was just like promoting all the new stuff that's coming out.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh, show.
Anyway, Frankenstein has me super excited. Guillermo del Toro is actually going to be
he was there.
directed that film. I
Not
saw
to
it. I
do-
saw that part.
okay.
I saw it on the trailer there.
Yeah.
And I like how Jacob wasn't there, little that fucker.
He's
You
filming
know what I'm
something.
saying?
I
What's
think.
up with that shit?
He was on the TV monitor.
Yeah.
Jacob who?
But
He's like in the middle of
the
filming. or
hype
something.
is
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
They were showing you all these things like, shit, this is going to be tight. You're about to see the monster, and
They don't.
stay tuned.
Yeah.
You're
They
like,
said
oh
psych.
my God.
I'm excited too because he's trying to keep it close to like
Classic.
the Mary Shelley the book, you
Yep.
know, and I had actually read that book in high school. I think you should too. We should all do like a
A book
Book
a
club.
book
club.
club and read the book before we watch the movie. What do
Like
you
on
think?
camera?
No.
Oh,
like
Like
Lord.
by ourselves.
like we'll check in every week to talk a
Well,
little
I don't
bit
even
about
think
See
I
the
can
who's
book.
read
lying?
a full book.
See
I'm
who's
not
lying.
gonna
Yeah, I
lie
would be
to
the
you.
one lying.
Anthony's on page 1.
He's
Is
gonna
there,
do
is
Spark
there an
Notes.
ebook version?
Spark Notes every
Yes.
time.
If there's an ebook, I'll do it.
You can
I
listen
do
to
it.
the ebook.
Yeah, audio
I'm
book.
very proud of myself because for the first time,
Yeah.
guys,
Don't
'cause I
embarrass
read.
yourself. Don't
Okay, I'm
embarrass
not.
yourself.
I'm not. Never mind.
Just kidding. Go ahead.
I
Well-
listened through a whole book.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wasn't he the one that directed Crimson Peak?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Crimson Peak.
Heard that wasn't good.
Who said that?
Y'all said that.
No.
I don't remember
I
that.
think I've
Crimson
seen it.
Peak.
Yes, we have.
They had a maze too at Horror Nights, didn't
Yeah.
they? Yeah. He also did the vampire movie, or was it that one?
The vampire movie.
The
Haunting of Hill House,
you mean?
No.
Did he do that?
I don't know.
Fucking can't
Dad,
remember.
pull up his stuff.
He's done
got
a
it
lot.
pulled up.
He's done
Go
a
ahead
lot.
and say some stuff.
Nightmare Alley,
No.
The
I don't-
Devil's Backbone,
Nope.
Pinocchio,
Mm-hmm.
Pan's Labyrinth,
Yep.
That was crazy.
Pacific Rim,
That's
Miranda.
that's
With Riri?
Yeah.
Chronos, That's
Yeah.
old, 1982. Blade,
Blade?
Like the Blade.
Blade 2,
Oh
Blade
damn.
too.
Mimic. These are all fucking old.
Uh-huh.
Mama,
Yeah, mama.
scary stories to tell in the dark.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah.
That's my. I love that movie.
Anyways,
Lots of
super
shit.
excited for Frankenstein, bro. I think we're finally gonna get a good classic remake.
Yeah.
I think like Ash said, it's heavily. I wouldn't say heavily based on the book because I've never read the book. I'm going based off of like Ashley's reaction
Uh-huh.
here. But like in the trailer, the monster is just like pissed, like looking for Dr. Frankenstein, dude.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I'm like, oh crap,
Yeah.
you know.
I hate that they didn't show him. I really do. But
I
obviously,
think
why would
obviously
they?
they're
That's
gonna
the whole
drop
movie.
another trailer, you know.
Yeah,
Just
and
a
the,
When does that
always
come
do.
out?
this
I'll
year,
say
but
right
I
now.
don't know when.
Was it this year?
And the girl
Yes.
too
One
was in it.
moment,
The girl, the
please.
Scream Queen. What's her name? The girl from X.
Mia
Yeah,
something.
like that. She's in it. I know she's really popular right now.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who plays Dr. Frankenstein, he's super popular.
All right.
Yeah,
I
he
think
was in Star Wars.
Guillermo del Toro is just cool, really cool guy. I think he did Shape of Water.
Have you
Oh.
seen?
Yeah, that
have
sounds
you
familiar.
seen
Water.
his
Sounds
home?
like it's expected in November.
November, yes.
His home?
Yeah.
No.
You got to see his house.
Is it like Cavon
Creatured out, bro. Like fucking monsters everywhere.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. Like. Yeah.
Screams money.
Yeah. That too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, Frankenstein coming out. Can't wait for that.
Can't wait,
Of
super
course,
excited.
of course, everybody's looking forward to Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday,
I saw the
season
trailer.
2.
I saw the trailer. I mean, I didn't love it.
You're a
I
hater.
didn't. What'd you say?
You're a hater.
Whatever. I didn't love it. I don't know.
You didn't love
So
what?
it's gonna be
Jenna
in-
Ortega or the trailer?
The trailer.
Or
She didn't like.
I don't like
the
the route
story
it's
so
going. I don't like
far.
the story. Like I don't
Right.
know. Now she's gonna be a murder solver. Like fucking.
She's always
true
giving
crime.
that vibe though. Fool,
Like
what are you talking about?
what's that show called? With the girl that goes
Nancy,
Nancy
Drew.
Nancy
Drew?
Drew vibe, but Wednesday doing it. You know,
Uh-huh.
that's the vibe it kind of gave.
But it honestly gave you that in season. You seen season 1?
Well, yeah. I don't know.
Well, season 2, episode 1 premieres August 6, 2025.
Oh shit, that's around the corner.
One episode a fucking week though,
The title is
or some shit like that.
Here We Woe Again.
Damn.
Who for Wednesday?
Oh, it says Whoa, W-O-E. Here
No,
we
no,
woe
no. For the
again.
Wednesday show,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking
No,
forward
don't get
to
me wrong.
it.
I'm still gonna binge watch it.
Miss Jenna
You know what I'm
Ortega
saying?
back as Wednesday, of
Ashley's
course.
one of the producers this
Oh,
time
she's
around.
getting smart. She's getting smart.
Trying to
You
get
know what I'm saying?
paid. Paid.
I'm excited to watch it. I mean, it's just exciting.
The Black Phone.
Two. Number 2.
Dude, still haven't seen part 1.
Because you
guy.
suck.
But,
And people
It's
are
literally on a streaming platform, dude. Like you can literally go on it. And
I'll watch
watch
it tomorrow at work.
sure.
He's
I
been
watched
saying
a
that
little
for
bit of the
months.
trailer. People were kind of surprised that Ethan, his name is
Ethan Hawke.
was in a little bit of the movie because he did make a statement, I guess, saying he was kind of done with those kinds of films. But he does have like dream sequence or cameos in this
He's
part
in it,
2.
Yeah, because they said, hey,
What do you think
What do you
about
think
this
about all these
number?
zeros? Yeah, all right,
let's
let's
do
do
you're
it.
right.
it.
I was just kidding.
Release date, October 17th.
For the Black one,
Yep.
I'm excited for that.
I'm
I
excited
watched
too.
both the trailers so far.
Damn, there's more than one.
Yeah, there's 2. I sent you both of them,
I'm
so you're
scared.
fake.
I've been told you I ain't watching it when I'm home alone. I'm scared.
She's serious.
I am
She's
so
serious,
serious.
yeah, yeah.
I haven't even seen the new Conjuring promo because I'm scared.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
I'm by myself with the baby most of the time. I'm watching it by myself. No, thank you.
I'm heartbroken with The Conjuring that it's ending.
It's ending. Yeah. I mean,
Why?
It's like the
End
end,
of
of
an
an
era.
era.
Yeah, it's like,
Insidious
what is it like?
isn't
The
over.
Same thing with
Which number is
Insidious.
this?
It was like
4,
Five,
3,
four.
7?
Insidious isn't over though.
Needs to be.
The door unpainted, remember, or some shit. The light turned on.
Oh, yeah. It could be, couldn't be.
they should just stop.
Yeah.
Uh,
I feel like The Conjuring can go forever. For some reason, Insidious follows the story too hard, so it should be over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will.
Conjuring is just story after story
The
after
Conjuring
story.
is giving
It's a
that like
haunting.
that one show on Netflix that you and mom like. with the two brothers that go
Oh,
witch
yeah.
hunting and ghost hunting and all that.
Supernatural.
Supernatural
Oh
vibe.
yeah,
you
dude,
know?
don't watch that show.
I
You'll
couldn't.
fucking freak out.
Hell nah.
I
can't
started
watch it.
watching it
I can't
by
watch it.
myself, and I regretted it. I said, I don't want to watch this crap no more.
I
Bro,
was
yeah,
stressed the
no.
fuck out.
No.
I said Mickey Mouse Clubhouse sounds real good.
Literally.
Anyways,
Miss
right
Rachel,
after
where you
that-
at?
Stranger Things, the final season.
Dude, there's 3 different release dates for that.
Is there?
Yeah.
It starts.
How long is
okay,
the season?
because it starts November and it's one episode a freaking week or something like that. So you won't know what happens until New Year.
That's the ending. Yeah, New Year's.
For
is the
sure,
ending.
I know that 11 is done. She's
Yeah.
already said she's done. What the fuck is her name?
L.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Millie Bobby Brown.
L.
Millie
she's
Bobby
30.
Brown. What's her new last name?
Mm.
Bon Jovi.
Yeah, there you go. Bon
Well, she
Jovi.
got married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She old enough to get married now?
She's
She's like 20 something.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
They're
She's-
old.
Honestly, great franchise.
I love it too, bro.
I'm gonna have to restart though, cause I don't even fucking remember.
I think
I'm gonna have to restart the whole thing.
Episode 1.
From episode 1, cause I don't
Season
know
1,
what the
episode
fuck
1.
happened anymore. It was a year. This started over 10 years ago, I think. Right?
I don't know.
5-10 years ago. The
When
first
did
season
the first
came out?
season come
no,
out?
like
then?
10 years ago.
I don't know.
Dad, look it up. That's
Yeah,
why
it
you
was
have
like
that.
10
I
years
was
ago.
I was looking up the when this one is set to be released. So
No,
they're-
look up the first ever season of Stranger Things. When did that
I
release?
think the most memorable part that stands out now, which is unfortunate because it's a newer, and not just to me,
It's
but
gonna be that guy.
the Metallica.
But it was great.
sequence.
That's a great season.
the first
yeah.
episode ever aired July 15th, 2016.
Okay.
Jesus,
Almost
that's when I graduated
almost
high
10 years
school.
ago. you
Holy
know?
crap.
I graduated old.
Yeah.
Old.
Imagine the actors. They've grown
They still
10
look-
years.
they still
They're
look
probably
young,
just like
though.
shit again.
Well, they don't let them eat, so.
Right.
Oh my god.
A great show. I'm excited.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like a sad ending because goddamn, about fucking time you get the
Yeah.
last season.
I
But
mean,
we're gonna have to start a rewatch on that and talk about it. 'cause
I'm down.
I don't
I'm
even
good.
remember.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
one
you
of
weren't
the-
even invited. You
That's
weren't even
one
invited.
of those shows where you can binge the shit out of it.
Oh
Because you're like,
yeah.
and they're,
oh shit! Next
Yeah.
one. Next one. You know what I mean?
and they're
That
dropping
one-
them in volume.
That one and
Yeah,
came
volumes.
out around the time Riverdale started. I want to say.
Yeah.
And that's when Riverdale was popping.
Yeah.
never watched
We used to
Riverdale.
watch it
It
every
was-
week,
Was
dude.
that the
Riverdale
one with
was
the
great.
with one of the
Jughead,
twins?
yep.
Yeah.
Was that the?
Yup.
Yes.
And it was with Skeet Ulrich being in it. It was a great show until up till now. Now it's like, what the fuck?
It's
Actually-
still on.
It was.
It
I think it
was.
just ended, and thank God.
Actually,
They should have
Riverdale
ended
started
it
after
4
that
years
one.
ago, like a year after that.
Yep. January
See?
26, 2017.
But around the same time, man, that's when fucking TV was popping, man. You were excited for something to come out.
A lot of good shit coming out though, dude. It's gonna be a good year.
Yeah.
Like a really good year.
Yeah.
Now I got to hear
And
that.
everything is so like, Stranger Things. You can
Dude,
watch
if you-
it till next.
If you
Around
go,
here?
okay, if you go on TikTok, well, my algorithm on TikTok, it was just like, oh, what are you doing on? Don't talk to me in these months.
Yeah.
I'm busy. I'm busy, and it's you scroll through the pictures, and it's like all these release dates. I was like, I'm busy as hell. Look at that.
Yeah,
Rest
you
of the-
got
the
yeah,
rest
you
of
got
the year.
Wednesday. You could binge watch fucking Stranger Things. You're gonna be able to binge watch all these new movies coming out. I mean,
Yeah.
One
be a
thing
lot.
about me is I'm a rewatch a show.
13
Oh, me too.
Reasons
Ask
Why.
me, don't even ask me how many times I've watched
2017.
Twilight.
Then you watch a lot of 13 Reasons Why.
Yeah.
Pretty Little Liars.
Oh, such a good show.
Vampire Diaries.
Oh,
Vampire
such a good show.
Diaries.
The original's so good.
Andy, you look like you're entertained there, buddy.
He's like-
dazed off, bro. He's so dazed off. I forgot you have your headphones. This dude was like
So should I push a button?
dead to the world,
Should I
bro.
push a button?
Shit, dude.
No, but honestly, I miss when TV was that good. Now what's coming out? Nothing. Other than obviously.
That was me though. Like, but you don't. The
no, I
Last
don't
of
watch.
Us had me like that.
I
That-
tried.
You know
that
what?
sucked.
We're not gonna. I can't say
I
certain words. 'cause I
tried
don't wanna-
watching the new season and get it.
The Last of Us is with Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch that.
I can't get into it. I tried and I
Love
couldn't.
the
Somebody,
maze, though. Love the
somebody explained to me.
I just love
I've
the
had
new
this
character.
conversation
I think that's the
before.
problem.
How that guy is.
The It guy.
He's like the it guy. So
Pedro Pascal.
Well,
all the girls
let
are
me
in
tell
love
you
with him.
something. There was this one thing that Star Wars did called The Mandalorian.
right, but
After that, he got all his big roles. The end.
right, but
Long story short,
that's
It's
not
his
what.
personality
Yeah,
that
'cause
women
he's not-
fall for.
He's not. He's not it.
he's the
He's
it.
just
I'm not
pretty
judgmental, but
Whatever.
okay. Yeah, he came out in Kingsman.
He was a dipshit in that one though.
Well, it's a dipshit movie. So
Yeah.
it's Kingsman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, breaking news. Not to change the subject because we just went through this.
Breaking news.
Not breaking news, but did anybody see this? Is when we're talking about Ghost Adventures a little bit.
Yes.
Did
Oh,
anybody
yeah.
see Aaron Goodwin's videotape
Yes.
from the
Oh,
court?
I
my
did.
Fool,
God.
if I ever see that
Tragic.
girl, fool, I'm gonna knock her out, fool, straight up, dude. I swear to God, breaking my
I
boy's heart like that, bro.
hope she drops the soap.
Literally.
Oh my God, they only gave that dumb bitch like 6 years.
So,
Yeah.
7 years.
She'll
That's
be out
what-
in 4. Good
Because
she
she
behavior.
was
was-
just
She was
conspiracy,
getting
you know.
sentenced with someone, the guy next to her, right?
The guy
What?
that she hired.
Was there
The-
someone arrested with
Oh,
her?
I don't
there?
know.
Yes.
In the video I sent, right?
Yes.
And yeah, I saw the video. And she was trying to look all sad, like,
She was crying out, just like,
She better get
Put your
God's on the
tears
side,
away.
oh. My boy was crying, dude. I was
and
like,
then
you
he
fucking-
posted on Instagram a picture of him and his cat. It's just us now, buddy.
I seen that, dude.
Aaron, if you need a sugar baby, I'm available. I'm down. I'm just kidding. I love Disney now.
that's so sad because in his thing, he was just like, I really loved you. I tried to make things work even
Bro.
though I knew you cheated on me. I was like,
He even offered her to divorce, and she still said no. He just wanted to kill him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, fuck. Oh my God, I swear. Yeah, I should have. I knew when I saw her at Disneyland, she was fake, dude.
Yeah, he
I was
clocked
like,
it, huh?
whatever, then, bro.
You
know
could
what I
tell,
mean?
huh?
Hell yeah,
you're just like, oh, she's just in it for the money.
That's
Man.
sad.
Aaron. If I ever see you at a Dodger game, bro, I got you one. I got you a beer. It's on me, bro. I know I can't get to your section, but if I ever see you in my section, pavilion,
concession line.
got you, fool. Next
I
one's
don't even
on
think
me,
he's in the
dog.
concession. Like,
But
he
it
got
was just
someone
so
delivering his beers.
heartbreaking. Like he was genuinely in love with this bitch.
Person.
Yeah.
You know, and he's just
That's
like,
tragic, man.
man, dude.
That is sad.
He even knew she cheated, and he's like, "We're gonna work it out." Like the audacity, and you ain't nobody.
No.
You ain't the one going in chasing ghosts. You know
No,
what
but
I mean?
now you're in jail.
Now you're in jail, where she
That's
deserves
crazy.
to be, bro.
Now Ghost is gonna chase you.
Let me getting into Ghost Adventure. I heard Zach got like he broke up with his girlfriend.
He had a girlfriend?
Yeah, I think it was Holly from
The bunnies or something.
Yeah,
What the hell?
I think they were together for like years, bro.
Huh.
I seen this on another pod, and I was like, damn, I didn't even know that.
He's like, yeah, hella secretive. Like,
I think it's starting to get good again though. Ghost Adventures. It kind of went boring for a
It's
bit.
so hard, dude. I have mixed opinions about Ghost Adventures because sometimes I'm like, Zach, you're so full of shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
you're so full of shit. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, it's boring. Let me fucking get
Well,
possessed.
first of all, it wasn't his girlfriend. They got married.
no,
oh,
crap.
shit. No way.
Yeah.
So he got divorced.
So they're. Wait a minute. Maybe that's a BS statement.
Anyways, did you know he was on Jeopardy? Or what was that?
Yeah, I
video?
seen that video. It looked funny.
Who was on Jeopardy?
Zach Bagans. He was like 19 on that
Oh,
show.
wow.
He looked ridiculous. Ridiculous. Money, man. What it could do for you. We're not ugly.
We're just poor.
broke. We're just broke.
There you go. That's going to be my new thing.
We're not ugly. We're not fat. We're just broke.
The
Go ahead.
the new show that he's doing, but he's narrating it.
Mm-hmm.
That one's pretty good.
What is it?
He has like a team of people that go out to like third world countries, bro,
Well, that's because he don't
and
fly.
investigate. Yeah, it's some crazy shit on there.
Mm.
The last one they were in like Colombia.
No thanks.
Super tragic event happened, bro. Like, I was
Yeah.
like, damn.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah. Insane.
Did you find that information or no?
That's too. I don't. It's not reliable.
Oh, all right.
They did break up though.
Oh, okay.
Don't know if they were married, but they broke up.
Anyway, crazy
It is. Again, just sad for
for Aaron.
It's terrible.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Karma's real.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully she gets what she deserves. I mean, that's.
She will.
I mean, hey, people out there, if you're unhappy, get a divorce.
Nah.
Don't be trying to kill people.
Insane,
Literally.
bro. Insane. What else do we got? Is that the end of our list?
That's it.
Oh,
made it.
shit. No,
We
what
made
else
it.
we got
Dun,
We
there?
made it through it, yo.
What else here? What else can we throw in here last minute?
Once again, if you want to be on our spooky spotlight, feel free to reach out.
Would you like to sponsor Wicked Fest? Please hit our DMs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't done a good job of sending that out either.
This guy.
You're going to wrap it there then?
Yeah, let's wrap my hair up.
Damn, she's about to whoop someone's ass.
Or
Anyways,
so.
guys, again, thank you so much. I know you guys really liked that last episode of our Spooky Spotlight. We do appreciate it, guys. Let's keep that momentum going. What?
Good, nothing.
Keep the momentum going. Let's keep it moving. Super excited. Man, y'all.
We're talking shit on the low. That's what's going
Damn,
on.
bro.
You threw him off.
Are we good?
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
go.
Sorry, my bastard. Wouldn't happen again.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for listening, watching. As always, we'll see you on the next one.